Hello, this is Jeff from Jobstay. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Today we're going to talk about crossing border. This is a really interesting question because crossing border involved with interaction with the custom officer. And based on my experience here in North America, because I travel back and forth between US and Canada quite a lot, and there's something what I noticed about custom officers and their approach between two different countries. Like the Canadian officer, they seem to be really mean. They're not very friendly bunch of people, which is very opposite of the stereotypical Canadian one would imagine, right? But on the other hand, U.S. custom officer, they always seem very nice. They always seem to be interested in having a conversation with you. And why does that? I just think they have totally different approach. I think for the U.S. custom officer, they want you to say a lot of stuff to them, right? They want to carry a conversation and they listen to anything that might be alarming to them, right? Remember, the more you say to a border officer, the more likely you're going to say something that you're not supposed to say. And it happened to me before when I go to the US, and I end up being pulled over to a little room and they ask for additional questions just because I say too much stuff, right? So that's something you want to be careful with at the border. Don't say too much. But on the other hand, Canadian officer, they seem to have this more intimidation approach to people who are crossing the border. I remember I tried to crack a few jokes here and there, but never seemed to work. And because all they have to do is they just keep a straight face, and then they just ask you the question, why, 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 right? And I think that's the biggest difference between the two. So to sum it up, this short video, the most important thing about crossing the border, make sure you keep everything concise, short, and sweet. Don't try to carry conversation with the officer, right? Say as little as possible. Don't explain too much. And most importantly, don't take anything personally, right? The whole point is to get it done as soon as possible. I hope you like what you hear today and you want to hear more about crossing border in more greater detail. Let me know. I can definitely talk about it in a greater detail. Until then, thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.